All right, well, welcome back to the Brownie restoration. Hopefully you enjoyed that little intro I made. Put like a little collage of some pictures that the original owner had of this truck. He has many pictures, but I just threw a few on there and thought it would be pretty cool to put that at the beginning of the videos. Also, I wanted to say thank you to everyone that's been commenting and subscribing and watching these videos. My channel's still pretty small, but I appreciate everybody that's doing that, and I'm going to try to post a video once a month, so hopefully you guys can bear with me on that. All right, as you remember in the last video, hopefully we just had the frame rail slid into the rear cutoff and some temporary cross members up front. Well, now I have got the rear cross member. Here's the cross member for the carrier bearing and the rear cab mount, front cab mount. I have those all installed. On all the cross members, and all these pieces actually, I've been sandblasting them and primering them off of the truck, trying to clean all the surfaces. On the cross members, I pulled on the have these angle brackets, all this, disassembled these all completely, cleaned them all up because they were full of corrosion, dirt, so I wanted to make sure that they were nice. Plus there was a few of them that were broken. After sandblasting them, I was able to see which ones were cracked. Next I have to put this hanger on here for the front axle leaf springs rear, and that also holds the steering box. All right, so on the driver's side, the rear spring hanger, they have cutouts cast in the back here, so you put your bolts in. These hold the steering box, so you just put your bolts in and the nuts go on the outside, and then when you bolt this to the frame, these won't come out. So you just put your bolt in like so. Put your washer nut on the outside, and then these will hold the steering box. The one on the bottom is a through bolt, so you can get to that. You can get to both sides of that when this is mounted on the frame, but when this is on the frame, these bolts, they're cast in here, so it's kind of a cool design, I think. So that's how that goes, and then we'll get it put here on the, goes right here on the side of the frame. Take these off. Try not to lose them in the gravel. And then make sure that goes on there. And then there we go, like a glove. Put the nuts on the back. And then, like I said, these hold the steering box, and then this one is a through bolt. So that's how it goes. All right, so I'm using the forklift here, and I picked the front axle up with the leaf springs, slid it in. I got this pin in here. These are threaded, and then when this is horizontal here, then the bolt will slide in through here. And I kind of just center the springs, the gap here. I try to get that centered. I only have this in, so once I get all the pins in, I might adjust the gap on these springs to make them even. That's how I do it. I don't know if that's 100% the way you're supposed to, but that's the way I've been doing it. So yeah, now I'm going to try to get this spring in. I throw a little grease on the threads, and then find my spring or pin, which is this. I think it's this one. So yeah, and we'll thread this baby in. All right, well, look at that. It's back on some tires on the front. I got that front axle installed, put new bushings and pins in the spring shackles, and I'd cleaned up the oil filter mount, so I went ahead and threw that on. But this is all tightened up, and steering box is just sitting on here. It's not tight. I'm gonna end up probably rebuilding it or resealing it. It's got a couple minor leaks on it. So yeah, that is the progress. I think I'm gonna call it for this video. This is it. The truck's back on some tires and wheels. So thank you for watching, and let me know what you think in the comments below. All right, thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.